Hey, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to Diggo Decks headquarters. Today we're doing a special episode of Let's Open Some Packs. We're doing mine. Actually, we're not doing this one. This one's already open. This is Diggo Kingdoms. This is in the shop right now. I have like 3 open ones right next to me. I don't know why. Yeah, this, let's see. So, Diggo Kingdoms Sport Edition. This is also for sale. It's the first deck I did, United States Playing Card Company. I don't know if I did a Let's Open Some Packs on this one a while back. Yeah, and this is in the shop. This is, for those of you that don't know, Diggo Decks. Everyone thinks I just do card reviews or whatever, or like openings, or whatever you want to call this. But it's actually a cartoon, a comic, a strip, which is, you know what? It's actually going to be published in Clear the Decks next issue. That comes out from the 52 plus Joker playing card. I always stutter here. I want to say collection and convention, dimension and subvention. No, it's the 52 plus Joker playing card club, collectors club or something. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be in the next issue. I'm super stoked for that because little Diggo's come a long way. There he is playing tennis. So yeah, this deck comes with two Jokers, a gaff of a. This is a really interesting card trick. You could look at the card and kind of figure it out, but it's for a whenever you do the paintbrush or something, or any kind of trick where you swap the card, a color change. It's a Jack of Clubs and a King of Spades, and the Jack of Clubs becomes the King of Spades, but he's red because he killed the King of Spades. Anyways, it's a little magic trick. Anyways, there's the ace, and yeah, this is a cardistry deck, but you can also play games with it. So that's just a quick sell. Come on, but it's United States Playing Card Company. Look at the back design. It's class, yo. It's class. This is the kind of deck you take to the club. So how I did that. Did I do it? Did I mess it up? No, I didn't. I got them all 4. Cool. I was trying not to get the 4 not ad cards, but gaffs and jokers in the middle of the deck because it's so annoying. You have to fish them out and find them. All right, so this deck I'm breaking in. This deck, there's like so many of these everywhere. This one I'm not breaking in, and this one I'm opening right now. Yeah, so this is Diggo Kingdoms. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we're 2 minutes in, and I haven't opened the deck yet. We're 3 minutes in. Let's open it up. So this is Diggo Kingdoms. It's a printed by United States Playing Card Company. It's the second deck in the Diggo Decks line. It comes with a fancy little seal. There's the back there with a little joker. And this is also a solo playing card game. So it's designed for cardistry. You can play regular games with it, and it has a solo card game in it because it's inspired by like Pokemon and classic playing card games. Did you see how I opened the seal? I didn't use the knife. I even have a special knife out because I love that color. Look at that color. But I opened the seal and I punched it out the classic way. I haven't been using the knife. I don't know why. Anyways, cool. So all right. So let me show you what it comes with. It comes with 3 jokers, first of all. So I'll show you the first 2. And that's the Diggo Bot, Scalpy Bot 2000, and Diggo Fan. Right, those are the 2 main jokers. And then you also get some rules on how to play the game, which is double-sided. And this just explains how you play the game. It's a really simple game. And you can play with other people too. Like you can play by yourself and you get a score. And then you can compare that score with your friends. All right, so let's do this. We'll leave this out like that so you see those cards. And then here's the ace. Let me look at the back design with you in a second. I love this back design. You know why I have this back design? I wasn't going to do this one. I have a colored one I was going to do, which is a really classic one. I might have pictures of it on my website. Yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the green because it's all about frogs. And yeah, so I went with the green. And it looks here. Let me do a quick spread for you so you see what I mean. Like I got the prototypes in, and I'm like, I got to do the green. And then there was like another deck. I think a couple other people did green and yellow, and I was like, I don't want to be, but I love it. So I went back to it. And my wife actually walked into the room and was like, is that the back design? Because she saw it on my screen. And I was like, no. She's like, that's really cool. Then I was like, yes. That's the ace of spades. It's a mature alpha florif. And you'll see that the cards when we go through. I'll just kind of go through these and kind of tell you. So I love playing card games. I don't play that much anymore because I'm a grown man now. And I'm so freaking busy. I wish I could play more, but yeah. So, what I'm doing is, like I said, Diggo Decks used to be a comic. This year I'm going to try to focus more on the characters and the strip. Like I said, it's being published in a magazine now. I'm probably going to do less videos and more of that. Anyways, yeah. So it's based on a card game, and if you notice, the cards have like they're very they have the design of when I get to the character, you'll see what I mean. Like I showed it to someone, like, what do you think? They're like, oh, those are Pokemon cards. And there's four kingdoms, right? Diggo Kingdoms, right? And and this is called the Tables of the Unfolded Square, not the cube. I know you get it if you unfold a cube, but like it's silly. Anyways, every card has so the 5s and the 10s. So you see the Florifs also, they expand. So the see how it's better. So it's kind of like to show you the numbers better too. So like the pip gets prettier, the image of it. But you get your pips up here and your indices at the top, and then at the bottom you're gonna have your scoring. And then every card, and then like I said, the 5 and the 10 are the same. They use the token card, the logo of the clan, and then here's the courts. So these courts are from the Kingdoms of the Unfolded Square, and you got Tibu Kippens, and every character this is actually the first card I drew. So I did this one first, the very first one. It was my favorite for a long time. It's not anymore. I like her actually more. She's so cute. She's like so modest, you know. She's going through the forest, but she's like slaying demons. And here's the King Kippens. And Queen Mirtha. Oh, so here's an example. Queen Mirtha has, like Pokemon, or Magic the Gathering, or these other card games. They have you have the name, they have the image, you know, and stuff. And then they also have like a little quote that they say, and then there's a little story about them. So every court card, every card actually has that. But the more unique ones are on the characters. Yeah, so that's the spades. And here's the diamonds. Look at that. And I'll lay the aces out so we can look at them later. And here you go. These are called the Castle Court of Chisel Chalk. And like I said, there's a quote of the Chisel Chalk, and we'll read one. I'll read one of my favorites in a second. I like this guy. Actually, this is a good one. Prince Gruppymore Smith, and his quote is, "I swam as deep as I could. I was afraid, but I kept on." So, like, you know, it's kind of like, hey, he's, you know. And then his little story is, man, I'm glad I'm wearing my glasses right now because the text is so small. Possessing supernatural intelligence and wit, Prince Gruppymore Smith has won the hearts and wallets of the entire kingdom by locating one of the kingdom's most abundant underwater jewel mines. So the whole deal with the Castle Court of Chisel Chalk is that they're into diamonds, clearly, because of the diamonds, right? Also, there's a little theme. Look at this guy. I actually made a sticker of this guy. I should start giving that out. I'll give that out to people that order more than because some people order like tons of decks. Like they'll order like 3 of this one or 4, you know, or 4 decks. Or you know, like they'll order a lot, and the people that order a lot of decks, I think I'll include the sticker of him. It's really funny. I shouldn't have said that because now I have to do it. It's not listed on the site. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I've been giving it out at conventions to people, usually like comic conventions. It's a comic. I'm telling you, I want to do comics and cards and everything, games. Anyways, yeah. So here's the next one, which is the Band of the Bulwark. Burp. And the idea is, and this one, if you lay them all out, they're all kind of in the same like forest, whereas other ones are like in different. So this one's, and this is King Frunk. I really like King Frunk. I like how he came out. He's kind of cool. Queen Della Vumpmeyer. A little story with her, and then this guy. This is my favorite card, Swampfoot. I actually printed a really big picture of him. I have 2 of them in my house. One's upstairs with the kids. And then I have another one in my office, huge, of the card, because I love it. This is the card I would look at to inspire me. And actually, people have asked, multiple people, but one recently asked, like, why is the Jack of Clubs your favorite card? And this card tries to explain it. Because this is kind of how I feel. You know, sometimes, like, you're always in between something. And he says, I stand between the crowd and the crown. Like, there's always, like, this, like, you could always do better, and you're always succeeding against something. And there's this, you know, you're all people, right? So that, like, a king is the same as, like, a peasant. They're humans. But there's this concept that you're, like, you're never really, like, you're always conquering something. And you're always in between the crown and the crowd. And, like, Swampfoot plays that role. Like, he's kind of in between. And this deck is very balanced. Just so you know, so originally this card had a really interesting game design, and I took a lot of the design out and made it very balanced. But yeah, so that's the idea with him. And it says here, not really a prince and never a king, bridges the two worlds between. Swampfoot is highly respected by all the commons and royalty alike. Right, so like the royalty respects him and the crowd. So he's in this, right. So, but as soon as he becomes a king, he might not be respected by the crowd or another king. You know how politics are; they suck. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I just love that card. Ban of the Bulwark Burp. And then let me show you, like, look at that club. I really like how the diamonds came out too. If you look at the diamonds, like the blue there. I'll try and do a little contrasting colors. But then we're gonna get to the heart. Here's the ace. We'll leave the aces out. You can see it there. And then here's the hearts, the last suit. King Gimbal Cup. He was one of the ones that I remember when I made all these. Like, I made some before others. And then this is Mother Heartrid. Huh? Mother Heartrid. I have a multitude of children. All are loved. That's her quote. And then this guy... He's all business. I love it. Grundy Tinker Tapful Tip. Yeah, and this is the Gimbal Cup clan. The hearts. I like the way the heart turned out. And let me get to that heart. Heart of the Ace of Hearts. Boom. Yeah, and like I said, it's a solo card game. If you like solo card games like Solitaire, or if you like Pokemon, very similar kind of mechanics, how you move the cards, and it has what's called a... and I'll do a rule. Man, I want to do a rules video. I'm just so busy, y'all. But I will. Check out the aces. And yeah, and the cards, like I said, you could play, or I was saying before, you could do, you could play games with them. So see how just like the other deck. So see how the cards, so if you're playing poker or something, you could play. But they also have the bottom, and there's rules for that. Like, let me show you. See, there's like a scoring system there. Some have it, some don't. That's part of the game. Yeah, and they feel great. They feel really soft because they're United States Playing Card Company. Oop. Let's get a little. So do a little hand. Let me do a little fan with them. They fan all right. Excuse me. Cough action. Look at that. Let me do. Diggo decks in the house. Oh, and I did a video. Oh, I'll post a video down there. The performance video. If you made it this far in the video, hi, thank you. Go down, click on the performance video. And a little caveat. So I don't do cardistry outside. The first move I'm doing is outside. And it was really hard because it was really windy. So props to all the cardists that do stuff outside. If you're in a city, it doesn't really count because it doesn't get too windy out there. But I usually do cardistry on my other machine. And, well, you know, I'm in a meeting or something. I have my cards, I'm playing with them, or I'll, like, take a break and just, like, start practicing. This is what I always do. But I have some moves in there, like, that I invented in the video. So if you watch them, here's one. This is one of my favorites. It's called 3 Needs. Oh, we're going to do it. Are we going to do it? Oh, no, I believe it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, no, I'm not. The cards are 2 new. So this is 3 moves in one. See, the cards are 2 new. But what you do is, and I'm not really a cardist, but I am, but I'm not, you know, saying that to, like, what is it called? Sandbag. This move, and this is my favorite move right here. This is the final need. Need like bread, you know. and then you bring it up like that. So it's basically, and I should do a tutorial on this, you know, and you bring the cards out and then you bring them in. Yeah, but this is the deck. Hope you like it. For sale now, and I'm gonna. It's a little close video off. Thanks for those of you that are hanging out. I'm gonna be, just so you know, I'm gonna be doing probably fewer videos, maybe because I want to focus on my art and the Diggo Decks comics. I took all the comics down. They're being published now. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to put them on the site, and I know a lot of playing card people aren't into comics, but I am. Maybe some of you are, like little short comics, you know. I like them. They're fun, and I have a lot of cards. Yeah, check out the playlist. Like, you see how many cards. That's just the ones I'm showing you. So yeah, it's probably gonna be a slow year, unless people send me decks. So if you're watching this video and you want to be sponsored, or you want a sponsor video, hit me up. I'll do a video on your deck. That's it. That's the Diggo Kingdoms. Thanks for watching. God bless all of you. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!